Hey everyone, welcome to Lady T's Kitchen. Today on the menu, we are making clam chowder. I thought about making some egg rolls, but I took it off the menu. So we're just going to focus on our clam chowders. I have a couple of cans here. I don't have the fresh clams, but I have some baby clams that's in the can. That's very good, nice and fresh. I drained the water off of and I added it into my bowl. I have my milk, my heavy cream. I have my seasoning here, my basil, and I have my clam chowder. Ooh, clam juice. Clam chowder juice, right? I have my clam hot sauce. I have my granola oil. I have my white wine. I have all my little ingredients there that I was going to make for my egg rolls, but I decided to just go ahead and take that off. But I did make them on the side later on. So there's my clams there. I have them already drained. And I didn't rough chop them. You can rough chop them. It depends on how big the clams are. I chopped up some onions. I end up combining the onions. I have a couple of bay leaves that I added into my oil there, my butter. I'm just mixing it all together. I'm going to go ahead now and just go ahead and add my seasoning in there. I'm adding a little bit of black pepper. I'm adding some bay leaves and the Italian seasoning. Just some dry seasoning as well. I chopped up some potatoes there, did in some dices, and I added that into the mixture of my broth there. So there, I'm going to go ahead next and just get my flour mixture together. I have a little flour. I added my potatoes already, so I'm going to go ahead and cover that up. But I have a little flour mixture that I'm going to add into the bowl with some milk, some whole milk. I think I got like 2% milk there. You can use whatever you like. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of measure that out. Get my flour there, combine those together just to make sure that you don't have those little lumps from the flour, because you could have easily dumped it inside the pot, but you don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and add that milk and that flour together. So there's my heavy cream. I'm going to go ahead and have that measured out as well and put that to the side. There's my broth there. I added the sweet milk into my mom always called it sweet milk, and I guess people from the South call it sweet milk here and there. But I added my whole milk into the pot there with the broth and covered that back up. And I just went back over there and started working on that mixture of the milk and the flour again. So go ahead and get that combined really nicely all the way through. There's some chopped garlic there. Go ahead and add that chopped garlic into the pot there. And you could have even, cooked your garlic beforehand. But if, the pot is pretty nice and hot, so that garlic's going to go ahead and render down. You can, sear it if you like before and then add it to the pot. I don't know why I was sitting up here adding the rest of that little milk there. It wasn't much. So I'm going to go ahead and still combine that just to make sure that it's really loose. So when I go ahead and pour it into the pot there, you don't get any extra flour residue, because that's the worst thing to do is bite into some raw flour. I added my white wine in there, and you can also do that beforehand as well, but that's going to go ahead and cook down. Mix those ingredients up together. And hey, make sure that it's creamy, and it's looking pretty creamy to me. So I went on ahead and add my clams, the honorary, the clams. Can't have clam chowder without the clams, right? So we got our little baby clams there, nice and fresh. Went on ahead and just mix those together. Add that on in there. I think I kind of put a lot more clams. I like clams. So I added a lot of clams in there. You can use as much as you want or as little as you want. I think I add about maybe 3 cans in there. So it's a lot of clams that come into those cans. So you can just kind of like maybe use 2 cans, depending if you want more potatoes, more clams, what have you. Get me some fresh cracked pepper. I love my cracked pepper. I love the Himalayan salt. Just add that together. Clam chowder and black pepper. Fresh cracked pepper. That's a nice combo to me for some reason. It's just, I wish you could smell it. It smells so lovely, so good. Look at that. Nice little ladle of potatoes and that clam with that broth, that heavy cream and that, oh my goodness, clam juice. So lovely together. That right there, that's money. That's money. You got to have that broth right. Got to have it nice and seasoned. Beautiful. You can even get you some crackers, some what they call it, saltine crackers. But guess what I did? I had me some sourdough bread. So I'm going to use that as my bowl. I took the lid off, cut the top off, dug out the inside of it, put that clam chowder inside, and I added some bacon. Bacon makes it better. Added some bacon in there, got my cheese, I got my sharp, I think I got some smoked cheddar cheese in there. Parsley, I love my garnishing, it looks so pretty. Presentation's everything. Wheat beer there, I got everything. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate you.